From the Coptic Orthodox Church of St.Mary.Sourian Monastery, this is one of the miracles of Father Faltaous El Souriany. One of the monks from El Sourian Monastery tells, prior to the start of the Great Lent in the year 1995, a woman by the name of Dr. Mervat came to El Sourian Monastery. Accompanying her was her young son Mina, whom God granted her after 12 years of marriage. When I met with her, she said to me, 6 years after the birth of my son, I noticed that he was losing weight excessively, and when I took him to the doctor, he assessed him and he concluded that Mina had leukemia. The doctor also informed me that he would not live for more than 6 months. So I am here today because I heard about Father Faltaous El Souriany, and I would like him to pray for my son. I, on the other hand, went to Father Falteous in his cell, and I explained Mina's health situation to him. However, he refused to accompany back to the monastery's guest house, where Mina and his mom were waiting. After I insisted, he reached into his pocket and he pulled out a vial of holy oil. He blew into it, then he gave it to me, and he asked me to anoint the child with it. I reluctantly took the vial of holy oil and I went on my way. However, my mind became full of many judging thoughts against Father Falteous, because he refused to accompany back to the guest house in order to pray for the child. After I arrived, I anointed the boy with the holy oil, and I gave his mother a small picture of Father Falteous. I asked her to place the picture under the child's pillow along with a picture of Pope Cyril VI, and God willing, he would be healed. After Mina and his mother left, I wrote Mina's name on multiple pieces of paper, and I placed a piece of paper onto every altar in every church throughout the monastery. The days passed by, and after the completion of the Great Lent, around the Holy 50 days, Dr. Mervat and her son Mina returned to visit the monastery. In seeing this, I was extremely nervous to meet with both of them, because I thought she had come to inform us that her son's time has come to die. However, when I looked, I noticed that the boy had gained weight and that his hair had grown back. When I asked her about how Mina was doing, she said to me, in the middle of the Great Lent, Mina told me that his hair was beginning to grow, and that his appetite had returned to him. He told me that while he was asleep, an old man appeared to him, and he was accompanied by a younger monk. The old man wanted to anoint him with holy oil, but Mina refused, and he said to him, "No, I want the younger monk to anoint me with holy oil." But then the younger monk said to Mina, "That just won't do." So since Mina resisted, however, they both held him down while the older man anointed Mina. When I asked Mina who the older man was, he did not know. I showed him the pictures of many saints, but none of them looked like the old man whom he saw in the dream. Afterwards, I went to St. Mina's monastery and I met with His Grace Bishop Mina, the monastery's abbot, and I said to him, "The holy oil with which we anointed Mina was given to us by Father Falteous from El Sourian Monastery." Abba Mina responded and said, "Father Falteous is a blessed man." He also said to me, "Go and pray in front of Pope Cyril VI shrine." When Mina and I entered the shrine of Pope Cyril VI, Mina pointed to the picture of Pope Cyril VI and he said, "He is the one who held me down and anointed me with the oil." When I showed Mina the picture of Father Falteous, he said to me, "This was the younger monk who was with the older man." After we left St. Mina's monastery, I took Mina to the doctor and he took 12 different blood samples from him. After performing the necessary tests, the doctor found that the leukemia had disappeared entirely, and he was struck with awe to the point where he dropped his pen onto his notebook and he said, "I confess that this is a miracle." After Dr. Mervat left the monastery, I went to Father Falteous and I told him that Mina was healed. He rejoiced greatly and he said to me, "From now on, don't doubt me and don't judge me in your mind." I, on the other hand, responded and said, "I have sinned, Father. Please absolve me and pray for me." I left his cell glorifying God for the works that he performs through his saints.